Hey everyone, this is your Soul Coach, Reverend Ryden. I hope you're having a fantastic day. I travel the world and the people that I meet truly are wanting to make a difference. In these troubling times, we can feel like that there's not much good in the world, but I beg to differ. Even with the millennials, people younger, people that are even older than me, you will find that there are good souls out there that are wanting to make a difference, and everybody in their own ways wanting more joy, more happiness, more fulfillment. That's one of the things that I do is I try to help people heal deeply so they can live fully. And what I mean by living fully is living a life of fulfillment and meaning, not necessarily just becoming rich and famous, but becoming impactful and becoming totally whole in your mind, body, and soul. So the example that I want to give today is a secret that's been on my mind. What's the secret to success? What's the secret to being a world changer? What's the secret to more joy and happiness? Well, from the Christian background or even the Judaic background, one of the greatest kings of all time that ever lived was King David. Maybe you heard of him in Sunday school where it talked about how he took Goliath, David and Goliath, how he took the giant down with just a stone and a slingshot. And I believe you can take the giants down in your life. I root for the underdog. I'm big in believing in miracles. Everyday miracles are happening to people that open up to what I'm about to share. And so what is the secret that King David says? When you read all the miracles he did, attacking a lion and protecting the flock and, raising up from a nobody to a somebody to become the king of Israel, what was this thing? Well, if you're reading all of it, you might miss it because it's almost like a eulogy. It's almost at his funeral when they're going to recognize all the things that King David did. It says this one line, almost a throwaway line, and it goes like this. King David served his generation well. Served his generation well. If you truly, truly want to make a life that makes a difference, become a servant, my friend. That's not popular today. That's not a slogan that will get everyone rah, rah, rah excited. But it is truly the path to greatness. It really is the path to happiness. It isn't about what you can get in life. It's about what you give. And the more you give, the more you shall receive. We tell people this all the time in customer service. You're here to serve the customer. You're here to serve your client. You're here to serve your students. And if we take on a heart of a servant, we will truly begin to see our own lives change. I think of the poet that said, I dreamed that life was all a joy. Then I woke up and I saw that life was nothing but service. So I began to serve and then my life became joy. There is joy in helping other people. There's a saying in politics that all politics is local, meaning that if you truly want to affect change, start at the grassroots. So many of you wanting to do good, but you're like, where do I do it? Where do I go? Well, yes, support your missionaries. Yes, support the charities and the other places, but God planted you where you live, on your street, in your address, to do good for the people that are around you. There's a saying in the scriptures that says, charity starts in your own household. Ask yourself, who is in my neighborhood that I can help? The other day I went and I saw somebody that was working at Myers and they were strolling, they were getting the carts, right? But their shoes were all really messed up. The flip-flop was going up and down because the sole of the shoe had become worn. And my heart went out for this person. And so, I'm going to go and buy them brand new shoes. Do they know me? No. Well, won't you look foolish? No. When you go with a heart of gratitude, when you go with sincerity, people pick up on that love and they will be open to your kindness. And so I can tell you that I deal with millionaires. I deal with people in businesses that truly are making a lot of money. And the first thing I teach them, if you really want to be even more impactful, start giving back to the community. Start giving back to other people. And some of you are out there thinking, I have nothing to give. That's not true, my friend. You can be like King David. You may start off small, but if you give what you got, a little bit of your time here, a kind word there, a smile over here, it will begin to put good karma into your bank account. As you sow, shall ye reap. And so I guess what I want to say is start doing more acts of kindness. Start serving anywhere you can. Do as much good for as many people as you can for as long as you can. And before you know it, you too shall serve your generation well. And here's what I want to let you know. I will die someday. This world will keep going on. I'm not responsible for what happens 1,000 years from now. I can't take care of what happened 400 years ago, but I can serve my community. I can serve the people that are my friends, my coworkers. I can do all I can to make my generation a better generation than the one that came before, and hand the ones that are coming behind me something that they can latch onto and become better. David gave all the tools for Solomon to build the temple. If I can give any of you tools, younger people tools to better their life, then I'm serving my generation and future generations well. So if you want to impact the world, if you want more joy, just shake up your mindset and stop saying it's not all about me, but it's about we. And go out there and do something for someone else and watch God begin to lift you up and begin to have people recognize your name because you're doing something to impact this world.